This will be no more Wii U. Wii U's done. Wii U won't produce any more games. Color Splash was kind of like the last hurrah for Nintendo, like a, thanks for playing, now we've on to bigger and better things. Obviously we know that the new Zelda's coming out on both, but I really don't think much will be released after that. Maybe a few little random sports games and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that this will be the end of the Wii U. On that though, I really think the 3DS is still going to pump out for a lot longer. It's a lot cheaper, especially with the 2DS out there as well. Things like Pokemon are going to keep the handheld console, the cheap handheld console, alive for a lot longer, especially with Sun and Moon coming out end of this year. 3DS will be around for a lot longer. However, I do predict, and you heard it here first, this is totally my prediction, I've heard it nowhere else online yet, I'm going to predict a Switch Mini. Joy-Cons still come off, but it's a smaller screen. It will be some sort of flip device, so the bottom will be very similar to the actual controller with a screen that flips open like that. The bottom will have like a Joy-Con here and a Joy-Con there, and then like a middle bit that attaches to, and the top will be a screen. That's how I predict it's going to be a Switch Mini, and that will be the end of the 3DS. The Switch Mini will be cheaper. The Switch Mini will be a lot easier to use, it'll be a lot sturdier, it'll be marketed towards kids. Nintendo are never going to give up, and I don't think they will, and it's not a bad thing. Nintendo will never give up on the family and child demographic, and I think by having a Switch Mini, or a Mini Switch, or what do they call it? Small Switch, double S, the Small Switch, MS, no not MS, the SS, I'm thinking SS, Nintendo SS, the Small Switch. Prediction, the Small Switch won't attach to a dock. It'll be purely handheld console. Now, I'm predicting tablet functions. I'm predicting its touchscreen. People have said the same sort of thing. I do think there'll be some sort of open-end system where you can download and purchase apps like it already is on the 3DS and the Wii U. I don't think it'll be run by Android. It obviously won't be run by Mac, even though there's been rumors of Apple working with Nintendo. Now, I actually predict that Nintendo will release this like as a tablet where you can web browse and stuff as well, like you can on other tablets. Another prediction. Now, this isn't one of mine. This is something I read somewhere, and it's like got me so excited. This right here. This is just a few little pictures people have drawn of possibilities, but this opens up a whole new world for me. Instead of just having the standard Joy-Cons, we can now have things like a GameCube controller for Smash Bros. Particularly, or like a fishing game could have a reel-in controller, a gun attachment for Resident Evil, Pokemon Snap. Please have Pokemon Snap on this console, oh my god. But Pokemon Snap have got like a zoom and like a clicky button on top, like camera, yokai, little spinning disc, light up button, sure. But like the possibilities of having these extra controls and that you could, they could release with games is an awesome idea. We also see the possibility of maybe having virtual consoles on the side, so you can add this SNES controller like thing to the side. Awesome idea. Not just skins, actually like virtual console compatible controller attachments would be stunning. It's something that I've never even thought of, but as soon as this was released, I had all these new things coming to mind, what else they could do. And yes, I know this is gimmicky, and I know that for so long Nintendo have done gimmicks. This shows us possibilities that could be incredible. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna break that kickstand in like the first 6 days. Could this contend with Sony and Microsoft with the Xbox One and PS4? Personally, I don't think so. I think Nintendo have dug too much of a deep hole with like gimmick consoles and being aimed towards kids and family for so long. I don't think they can get out of this hole straight away. The Wii sort of put to rest that Nintendo were a serious company in making games. They were sort of like a gimmicky company instead. However, this has something that they don't have. This has the option of being portable, and I really think that people will be, if this can keep up graphically and this can keep up frame rate wise and all that sort of stuff, why would I want to buy a game on PS4 and play it only in my lounge room, where I can now play it in my lounge room just as nice, just as pretty, and I can take it on the go? If this lives up to what it's been expected so far, this could be an absolute game changer. Do I think it's going to be? No. I love Nintendo. I really appreciate what they're doing, but I don't think that this will reshape the gaming industry. And my last prediction is it's going to be friggin' expensive. The Wii was really cheap. The Wii U was adequately cheap. 3DS has always been somewhat cheap. I don't think this will be. We're now aiming at nostalgic people in their 20s, and they can get excited, they got a lot of money and blah, blah, blah. My prediction is going to be $700 Australian. Maybe $600. People are saying it's going to be $450 or $400. I don't see that happening. But that's it. If you have anything else you want to say about the console, maybe some predictions of your own, chuck them down the bottom. I really want to communicate with you all. Part of the excitement is the excitement that you guys are experiencing as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to stop talking now. I've talked non-stop for too long. I guess the excitement's obvious. Thanks so much for watching, and as always guys, have a lovely day.